Now look at all this XP. 280 XP, 200 naval XP, just from mashing this button. How broke is this? Hey, I am Feedback Gaming, and you asked for achievement runs. And achievement runs, I will deliver. My last Hearts of Iron 4 video got 10k likes. Can we go a little bit better than that? Can we go for 20,000 likes? Is it possible? This is your time to like the video. Like it, like it, like it. Mexico, the nation of achievements that I do not have. Regular, historical, Iron Man enabled. Let's go. What achievement are we going for? We are going to restore the old borders. We'll also attempt the new home of the revolution. What broken stuff can we do as Mexico? First of all, we've got a decision that allows us to spam unlimited army XP and unlimited navy XP over and over and over again for relatively little cost. It really is broken. We're going to break the United States focus tree so they can no longer progress, so they are stuck on undisturbed isolation, well, until the 100% world tension anyway, which will slow them down significantly. And of course, we're here for the spicy achievements. Of course, of course, of course. Let's go. Shift and left click, we're going to select all of our divisions, and we are going to move them. B to railroad, right click here, move them here, and we are going to exercise them. The whole of the army we're going to exercise to get 5 experience points, because we need that to create a special division. Regarding research, we're just going to focus on industry, and just industry, because we only have 2 research slots. And we're going to build some military factories in this state to the east of Mexico City. First national focus we are going to go for is the plan, and then we'll work towards red shirts and down the right side of the focus tree. We are going to side with Trotsky. If you're unfamiliar with Mexico, you have a lot of issues with stability, war support. You are going to get civil wars, but I'm going to show you how to cheese them to get through them pretty easy. But you do have the ability as well, once you've fixed everything, to become quite a threat to the Americas. And I am going to show you just how you're going to do that. Only gaining 0.03 army XP daily. 1 division trick. Oh, I miss you. Okay, the plan is done. Legacy of the Revolution. Also, regarding production, we don't need close air support, and the rest of it will be assigned on to guns. Just shift that down. Yeah, we'll make convoys for the time being, because we'll abuse Lend-Lease at some point. We have a few air wings. We can just delete them for the time being, just to preserve manpower. You periodically get events through the game to either side with the church or against the church. So in this case, it will go from weak church to assertive church. That gives more power to the church, or weak church to the atheist state. That means you're giving less power to the church. Yeah, in this case, no power to the church. And we are going to go exactly for that one. What is the downside of this? It starts one of another civil war timers. The many civil war timers. So you've initially got a civil war timer for some rebellious general in the north of Mexico. And this slowly goes from medium tension to high tension to very high, and then he will fire a civil war. You can avoid that by going down these focuses here to arrest him or support him. Honestly, I just fight the civil war because it's easier and quicker than it is going down all those focuses. Next focus, the red shirts. And we're going to go for dispersed industry because we're going for the long game. Now, alternatively, if you wanted to rush USA, you could go for the gold shirts. And therefore, you could flip to the brown ideology significantly quicker. And then you can justify on the United States from there. And therefore, you'll declare war on them quicker. And at the very start of the game, they have very few divisions. So you can just swarm their borders and move up from the north from there. But we're playing slightly a longer game. And that is why we're going to side with Trotsky. We'll go for construction too. We're going to place down as many mills as possible early game. And there we go. 5 XP. And then we're just going to disband the entirety of the army. What? Why? You will find out. Wait. Right, red shirts is done. International struggle is next. We have the cream versus the orangey brown. Who will win? This is how we're going to milk army XP. All right, next up, revolutionary class war. Minus 50% justification time. Wow. Okay, the first rebellion that is going to fire looks to be the religious insurrection. Doesn't look like we've given enough time for General Cadillo to build enough attention. So it is going to be the church versus the not-so-church. Next up, Spanish Civil War refugees. And then support the Spanish loyalists. This is important because this is going to unlock our special decision. Support the left. Now we can hop on to disperse 2 at lightning speed. We're supporting the loyalists and we're going to go for the Bolivarian Alliance. 10 days before we have the issue with the church. And what we're going to do now is hop into our divisions and get rid of this template that's only 3 battalions. We do not want it. One of the reasons we don't want it is one of the smallest divisions we have. In fact, it is the smallest. Yes, it is. We need to restrict the AI from producing smaller divisions, which later I'll explain why. The decision has arrived. Here it is. Support the Spanish left. It requires 3 convoys and 250 guns every time you press it. It requires no political power, and the outcome is either going to be you will gain 20 army XP or gain 25 naval XP, and it only takes 7 days to fire. This is so broken. Boom, 25 XP, 7 days. I flicked my finger and it magically appeared. Amazing. Don't forget about this. Try and fire it every 7 days. This XP is going to be amazing. Meanwhile, we've got this. Let's go into Division Designer, create a brand new division, and it's going to consist of a single HOS. That's right, 1 HOS. And we need 20 divisions. 21, that'll do. Deploy them immediately and wait. So what I've done here is I've glitched the Civil War. At the very start of the Civil War, half the army gets split between me and the AI. And in this case, because we had no army to begin with, that means nothing gets split. So therefore, the overall division numbers are significantly less. If we look on the church, we see there between 3 and 9 divisions. I have 0. What are we going to do about that? We're going to train a bunch of rubbish divisions. Now, when the Civil War fires, both sides have identical research and identical division templates. So what you do is create this template once it's began, and therefore only you have it. So therefore you can train this division at lightning speed, which contains only 1 battalion, so you can train it mighty fast. Now they're more than likely going to move forward now and take a few provinces from, but it doesn't matter because we'll overwhelm them with a sheer number of horsey units that we are going to fire upon them. But don't forget about this button as well. Keep pressing this button. Oof, this is such a good button. We're going to untick everything else. And also, don't forget to hit this one, war propaganda. Very important that. Don't forget that, because you are going to really need that war support later on. There you go, 20%. Then we can drop 1, 2, and 3 divisions. And the rest will be dropped on this front line to the west. We'll right-click, assign onto an army. Z to do a front line. X to do a offensive order. And we'll grab you guys as well. On another army, right-click, assign them to a general. It doesn't matter really, I mean, front line Z, X for offensive order, and then just feed them forward. Same as well, activate the plan, go aggressive. We'll assign a field marshal too, and a general for you. It doesn't really matter. This is going to last approximately about a week anyway. Be aware that when you do deploy them, you give them an order to move and they'll cancel that order. It's because their organization's so low. Divisions with low order cannot move. It's just the way the game mechanics work. It's going to push into here, then we'll move forward and just walk around them. The Civil War will consist of just walking around them. And they broke into us, it doesn't matter. We'll control B to railroad everyone. Most of them, everyone else is running away. And run away, and run away. There we go. And now we can grab the individual divisions on the front line and just move them forward. So at the moment, they've got divisions that are way superior to us. They do significantly more damage in battle. I'm doing 0, he's doing 9. But remember, I've got 4 times more divisions than him. So in that circumstance, I can just walk directly around him. There we go. Beeline to the victory points. Shipment has been lost. That means we get 25 naval XP, which is totally cool by me. Every victory point you can see. Make sure you move into it. Trotsky has arrived, and we are going to go for him because he's an organizational genius. So, Chief of Army, and hire him immediately. He will give us some Red Party support. That's right, Red Party. The best party for Mexico. There we go. Victory points. Another shipment's been lost. And boom. The church has been defeated. F in the church. Okay, we rally all the guys onto one army now. Change these divisions over to ones that are more worthwhile, so we'll go for this guy. Have a look. What does this division look like? That's fine. That's totally okay. We could probably add some battalions of infantry on later on. Okay, we've not got enough guns right now, so what I'm going to do is flip to... I think we go for the horse division, the 2nd horse division, this one. And just see how we're doing on gun numbers. Not very high. What we'll do is we'll consolidate these divisions. And we'll do Control B, and they'll move to their front lines really quickly. The focus has been completed. And now we can go for coastal defense plan, and then we can get our free justifications to push southwards. So what's this done, this alliance, is it allows us to get alliances incredibly easy with South American nations. The nations I recommend you go for to begin with will be Venezuela, Colombia, move southwards to Peru, and then Argentina, and then you'll have to go for a specific focus to get older Brazil, invite Brazil. The way you do it is you go for Colombia, you click on improve relations. You wait for the relations to go up, and when they get relations get to 50, you can press this magic button and they will auto-join your alliance. It is incredibly strong. The more alliances you've got in South America, the more of distraction you can do against America. Okay, we'll go for electronical, mechanical, engineering. And we're also going to go for superior firepower. And we've got guns now, so we can click this decision. And we can also invite Colombia into our alliance as well. Make sure you hop onto it and stop boosting relations, because this does eat into your political power per day, and you need lots of that for what we're going to be doing. And there we go, we invited them, and they're now part of our alliance. Perfect. We're going to work on Venezuela now. Coastal defense plan is done, and we're going to march southwards now, and this gives us free justifications on the smaller Central American states. And we're also going to push even further south, get the ones at the very bottom. We'll cut those guys off, delete, and we'll push. Go, go, go. Push, push, push. Go, 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 go. They have quite a lot of divisions. Oh, and we're encircling them. Nice. And they're gone. Surprisingly, not all of them were in combat. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. Ignore them. Go. Okay, we need civilian factories now, so we're going to go for revolutionary woman. And you gone. Annex. Next. Control B to railroad. Get them to the front line. You can also go for staff office plan to give them some boost of planning bonus. And go, go, go. Doesn't look like... Oh no, we can break them. It's just going to take a while. We can do it. We'll go for offensive doctrine and organization first. Break them, boys. Break them. So now we've got more civvy factories. What we can do is form an agency. Boom. Go. Alright, we've surrounded them. Got lots of org, got lots of planning bonus. Go, 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 go. Finish them off. Alright, next focus. Go for this one, which will give you 2 military factories. And this is confusing because it only says 1, but it's 1 per of these 2 states. It's a little bit confusing at first, but it is 2. Now look at all this XP. 280 XP, 200 naval XP, just from mashing this button. How broke is this? So now what I'd recommend is rush down your focus tree. Not a focus I normally go for, but we're going to go for improved machine tools. Why? Because we've maxed out a production cap for almost both of this equipment. So I just want to produce more of them by increasing the cap. So it is worthwhile in this instance. All right, our agency has been formed. And what we're going to do is become a spy master, but we need 3 upgrades first. Right, we're going to go for the S-pills to begin with, and then just 2 other upgrades. It doesn't matter. Then we can get 3 upgrades and become a spy master and get some more spies due to our allies. I'm having a little bit of trouble pushing into this capital because it is a mountain muddy province. And it's raining. What a great combination. Okay, in this case, I'm probably just going to drop a few close air support just to bomb them. All right, first spy, we can go for this lady who is a seducer and escape artist. Wow, what a combination. And X to put a building on a spy network in Pennsylvania. All right, we're attacking now, and we're attacking with close air support as well as a little bit of air superiority, so we can do a little bit extra damage. If you're looking at press F3, you can see every time we're hitting them with close air support. All right, what I'd recommend now is go for National Bank and work down the left side, the state path for the political power. I'm going to change the garrison division to the single horse. And you can multiply how many it needs to keep the suppression down. And it'll just use guns, so that's handy. And the third upgrade, we'll go for passive defense. And they're gone. Rip. Not going to waste any time. I'm just going to declare war. And for some bizarre reason, they never seem to have any troops on their front line. They always have one partially built artillery division. And we just walk into their capital. Yep, it's as easy as that. You know what? Let's not waste no time. Next. Next one, I'm going to declare war. And I'm going to call in my allies because I want the Colombians to attack from the other side. There we go. And now we can become the spy master. Let's import a tiny little bit of steel, which we'll get from France. Just a little bit. If the Colombians don't choose to attack, which is surprising because they sometimes don't, I might have to just tell them to call to arms. And they don't want to join the war. They don't want to be in an offensive war. Whoops. Oh, now they're requesting to join. Okay. Have it your way. Anyway, move your troops around, make a front line, and then push on the other side. For some reason, the AI really struggles to coordinate this attack. But if you help them out, you'll be able to mop them up. Confederation of Mexican Workers. Yes. Breaking them in. That one Panamese division is holding out, and he's gone. And my guy's fallen ill. Nice. There we go. Perfect. It's starting to look like this may be the last of many few times we can press the magic button to get free XP. We are still going to hit it over and over again. If you do it just right, you should be able to get like 400 Army XP or 400 Navy XP. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I forgot about you. How could I forget about you? Rush the next doctrine focus. Next one, rent freeze for extra stability and political power. Very useful. And also hit this button some more. Why not, right? There we go. Peru's been added. Argentina has been added. Bolivia, you're resisting. And the Republicans have been defeated. We tried to help you out, but we managed to bank. Wow, we got 5,000 plus army experience and 425 navy experience. I told you it was broken, guys. I told you. All right, we've added Peru. We've added Argentina. And Chile is good to go now. And now look at that. The only thing we've got missing is Brazil. No, I don't care about Ecuador, Paraguay, or Uruguay. Okay, I don't care about them. Listen, I love you Ecuadorians, I love you Paraguayans, I love you Uruguayans. You're too small for my ambitious plans. I'm so sorry. Alright, we can hire another spy now. Let's go for someone who is able to boost ideological mission effects. That sounds pretty good to me. Boost ideology here of non-aligned, 0.01 per day. Boosting non-aligned in America. Right, let's change these divisions over to the infantry and let's make them nice. There we go. That'll do. And put them there. We'll also exercise these guys to level 3 as well. Improved artillery. Don't mind if I do. Alright, let's go. Let's get rid of El Salvador. Right, let's let them attack us. Attack us. Go on. Attack us. Okay, now we go for the workers' militias for free recruitable pop. Right, we have flip to communism. We go for the one for the referendum and lose 100 political power. I'm going to retreat away and puncture all my forces on this area. Don't worry about them pushing eastward. And it is getting chewed up and spat out right now. At the end of the day, you only have to take the core territory. And they've only got 1 victory point worth 3 in their main state territory. So when that falls, all of this won't even matter. Combined forces. We're doing 200 damage. They're doing about 7 to 15. Yep, they're going to get completely demolished. Next focus we're going to work on now is work towards extra research slots. So rural development. Don't forget to keep boosting your doctrines. And these divisions aren't retreating. They're actually getting destroyed with strength. I think they're doing last stand. Yep, they are doing last stand. Anyway, they're gone. They're gone. Gone! Right, now it's time to train a proper army. What we'll do is, because we can't train the divisions we prefer, we'll train the small 1 battalion horse. And we need 18 of those. We'll deploy them here. And then we'll change them over to the division we desire. Alright, I'm going to go for worker conditions. Prioritize more artillery production. That looks good. The less manpower division requires, the quicker we can train them. 20%. Bang. Pop them onto this army. Convert them onto the ideal division that we need. Start working on basic guns now. Yep, that's right. We've been using World War I rifles. Right. America has been boosted by 9% to non-aligned. That's right. Monarchists in the United States. Or Confederates. Or whatever your flavor of a non-aligned is. This means they are 90% democratic. Now, what does this mean? It means if you go into their focus tree, they cannot progress down this part of the focus tree. Look, more than 95% support for the Democratic Party, 95% for the Democratic Party, 95%. So that means they can't go for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. The EI does not realize it's lost some support for the Democratic Party. And because of that, it does absolutely nothing. It'll just slow them down periodically for a period of time. 40 width. Loads of soft attack, loads of artillery, and eventually we'll add reconnaissance onto that as well. Working on construction so we can build more military factories. Continuously working on doctrines because we've got so much army XP. And once again, disperse industry because we want to pump out as much equipment as we can. And right now we need the equipment because we are really far behind. A good advisor to go for is go for industrial concern because this reduces the cost to change your mobilization laws. There's a few options here to boost war support, which is useful because therefore we can go for war economy. So we'll arrest general that never quite had a rebellion. And I'm just going to go for raw firepower now, support weapons. I've got 2 upgrades of possibilities here, going for improved artillery as well as weapons 1. I don't want to do that because I'm going to lose all my production efficiency and I need to produce these and catch up for the lack of reserves. More firepower. There we go. So we're going to finish this focus, and this focus we've got an extra 10 war support now, and then we can pop on to war economy. What I'm going to do now is go for military budget review, and this will unlock this fellow. And he reduces the cost to change conscription laws. Boost some more. Attaché time. We are going to send one to China, but our relations aren't good enough. So improve relations. There we go. Attaché sent. No need to improve the relations anymore. This one gives us a research bonus for artillery. So what I'm going to do is when it finishes, I'll hop on to the bonus here. And I'll wait. There we go. Go for that. Invite Brazil. There we go. War industrialists. And now, these are all 25% cheaper. Toss them and invite. There we go. Right, we have run out of manpower. Let's slip on to limited conscription. Right, let's work on reconnaissance and let's start producing support equipment. And we'll also start working on anti-air as well. 2 of those as well. Next up, extensive conscription. And throughout the entirety of the game, I have been producing military factories. And I'm going to place more military factories. More. Okay, running down the tech. We're working more on AA. Whoa! China has won! My attaché has been returned. It looked like they were losing when I had the attaché on. Wow. Well played, China. There's 42 supply for a full army stack, so we need to be aware of that, meaning we can only have one full army stack here and another one here. Not long until we're ready now. Another 80 days for the artillery production. Next focus we're going to go for is to seize the Panama Canal. First army is going to cover this supply region, and the second will cover this supply region. Oh, what's going on here? There's a gap. I wonder why. I wonder. A few of these divisions will cover here, 2 will do, and then we'll have another 4 divisions to cover the Panama Canal right here. All right, go, go, go. All right, we've caught up on guns, so we're going to switch out to the guns infantry equipment 2. The problem now is we're going to need way more steel, and the Soviets are currently propping us up. And hop on to reconnaissance 3. Loads of reconnaissance. All right, we've almost got enough for our recon, so we'll slap that on as well. Bam. And we'll have to exercise the entire army group to get to level 3 again. All right, seize the Panama Canal. Okay, what sucks is I don't think we're going to be ready with the AA. So what I'm going to do is create 2 separate armies. The original army is going to be set to regular, and this army is going to have AA onto it. And specifically, only this guy is going to have this specifically anti-air support brigade. A little bit of political power excess, so we'll go for infantry expert, and we'll also go for army regrouping as well for division recovery. So we have the option here of Operation Just Cause. It is a border conflict between you in Panama and the Americans in the Panama Canal. There are a few options that could come from this. One, you have the border conflict and you defeat America and you get the Panama Canal, and they may or may not declare war on you. You have a border conflict with America and you do not get the Panama Canal, and they may or may not declare war on you. Option 3, nothing happens, and then America after that may or may not declare war on you. This is so random. Ideally, you want America to declare on you. Therefore, you're in a defensive war. Therefore, you get a bonus to war support, which results in more core defense on core territory. And also, you get the ability to use this. Execute Coastal Defense Plan. For 180 days, we get an additional attack and defense on core territory. And here we go. The border conflict has commenced. 4 random divisions from my front line over here has decided to attack this. Not the 4 that's here. Why? I don't know. Welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, guys. And by the looks of things, they're not going to get here in time before the border conflict ends. Oh, and we have seized. He said we seized the Panama Canal, and it failed. What? Yeah, we're going to have to wait a little while because it looks like it's not actually gone. Full plan. They're going to push into us here, which is totally okay. And now we're going to wait for them to leave, and then I'll push into them. 3, 2, 1. Actually, I want to cancel this attack order here because I don't want you guys to push up. I only want these guys to attack. And he's pushing in 2 divisions, and they're leaving. 2 divisions left. We can push in. I think we should be able to defeat this. Yeah, we can. Easy. The Soviets would like to send us volunteers. I accept. Okay, so what we're going to do about this gap? We're going to click on this icon here to ask for expeditionaries. And they're all going to say no. The reason why is we have not accepted their call to arms. So we'll say yes to all these. Yes. The magic power of enter. Now we are going to pull in expeditionaries. And it's not working. I think we have to have an order first. Yeah, we're going to pick a front line here and put them here. And now they'll accept when we ask for their expeditionaries. And this process is quite tedious because you have to click several times to say how many they're allowed to give us. And they don't make it very clear how many they're going to give us. And for Brazil, 4. 29 divisions. That's really good. And we're going to go for a general that has lots of defense. 3. Awesome. And we're going to move him to under this field marshal. And it looks like we're pushing them out the Panama Canal, which we need to because we need to be able to, once again, railroad them across the country. And we managed to knock out those American divisions. Gone. It's a good idea to grab a few divisions. We've got 4, we've got 6 here. And then just leave them somewhere around here. What will end up happening is the AI will naval invade you and you need to push them back. So having a few divisions just left behind is very handy. We are going to push. We've got the option to go for war bonds, so why not? Well and truly push. So what I'm going to do is make a bunch of subs. That'll do. The bathtub strategy. Are you aware of the bathtub strategy? Our holy grail, the bathtub. And that is the matter of just pumping out lots and lots of crappy submarines. Okay, we're going to have to work on our production because clearly support equipment is getting hit. And so is artillery. So hopefully we balance things out. We might be able to fix those problems in future. Making a great push into Texas here. Doing a really good job. Keep an eye on supply though. Make sure we do not fall behind. Right now the push is going incredibly well. I'm going to go aggressive and keep an eye on supply. The more of the state that you control, the more of supply that you get. So if you're an option to break forward right here, just go for it, because you need that precious, precious supply. And put that at the top of the production queue. Here we go, naval invasion. I was expecting it, and I have some divisions in reserve just for this exact moment. Claims on Mexican America. Ooh. LA, can we grab LA? Oh! Does that get us control of California? Oh my goodness, it does. We've got just this tiny little tip, and we've got all the factories. All right, let's use our spies for something a little bit more practical. Let's root out corruption in Texas and root out corruption in California and Arizona. Oh, we control Arizona too. Nice. We'll change these guys to red, our main push armies. Taking a look at the American divisions, we have engineers that dug in and just reconnaissance and anti-tank. So nothing super special. Okay, attack order, staff office plan, build that planning bonus up, and he's showing green, good to go. Oh, I shouldn't have them on aggressive. Oops, that was a mistake. Made a single push, and that's pretty much it. I don't know what's happened here, but the AI's pulled some troops off the front line, and I'm going to definitely take advantage of that. Literally encircling one division right now is going to be massive. Hopefully I can get this one guy in Texas here. That'd be great. Yes! Get in there. Get him! New Orleans. And keep pushing across the south. Get rid. Push them back. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. And they've left it empty. Okay, I'm just going to walk in and take it for free. This is the dream, guys. This is how Rommel should have taken Tobruk. Oh, it was that easy. It was that easy. Over and over again, repeatedly attack this one division till it finally disappears, and then we're done. Shock and awe! Yay. That's pretty good. 1942, completing all your doctrines as Mexico. If we look at the casualties, we managed to take out just over 500,000, 641,000. That's pretty good. Here's everyone inflicted 262,000 to me. Oh no. Oh no. That's good. Now we push into here too. Good. One guy. Oh, no. No. One guy stays behind. All right. We do seem to have a breakout here just by poking the front line on the plains. And the supply looks pretty good. So I think I'm just going to move that front line and make it a little bit wider. If I can get on the East Coast, that'll grab all their factories and that will severely disable the output of America. My goodness, this guy has 10 attack now. That's amazing. Whoa! Interesting naval invasion AI. Very interesting. Once again, I feel like I'm on full-time cleanup duty here. Okay, I've acted the defense plan. Once again, we've had another naval invasion on my back. So I'm going to take advantage of it because this is my core territory, so I get an extra defense bonus. Another day, another naval invasion.
Okay, what I'm going to do is something a bit different. I'm 8,500 guns in the hold. So what I'm going to do is change all my garrisons to no garrison. And that gives us back 2,000 guns. Almost 3,000 guns. We designate all of those go to reinforcements. Give it a few days. And then go back to local police force. Now the frontline divisions will be reinforced. While the garrisons will be reinforced last. Alright, making progress. Push them out of Florida. Meanwhile, Japan has taken out New Zealand. The only thing left is Australia. Alright, we reached the point now they're in full collapse. So let's just eat up all their victory points and end this. Let's make sure we research transports. Yes, transport ship. Redeem Aslan. Narnia will be mine. Boston, 100%. Alright, knock out Canada. Meanwhile in Europe, Germany has pushed into the Soviets. That's good, they've crippled them. And that means there's opportunity to land in the east and claim a few victory points. F to Canada. Alright, we've got a nice handful of subs now. We've got like 20 of them. So we can start intercepting convoys around Alaska. Just to prevent them reinforcing and getting convoys here. America's capitulated, but they still control these oils. Let's justify on the Soviets. 10 days? Okay, that's a lot quicker than I expected. The Soviets, oh my god, they're almost dead. Oh, no. I've just realized this focus is 210 days. They really make you work for those cores. Grab these divisions, put them on strike force. Will that be enough? And we were too late. We tried. Once again, another one of those achievements that I feel like you have to prime yourself for the entire game. You can't be doing another achievement. Difficult to get them all back to back. The achievement I did get though, but unfortunately I missed it, was Revenge of Montezuma. Done. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like. And why not consider giving a sub? If you're feeling extra special, you might want to hit that bell. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.